the way. Thank you.
Correct. I want to turn to an issue I've worked on before, which is wildland firefighter classification. We know that wildfire in California get worse and worse each year. We don't even talk about a season anymore. It's an all-year-round risk. And we owe our wildland firefighters debts of gratitude for what they do. Director, would you agree that achieving equity across the wildland firefighter workforce is an important goal?
Absolutely, Congresswoman.
So we should expect that wildland firefighters who do the same work to have the same job descriptions, pay, benefits, et cetera. Would you agree?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so as you know, the bipartisan infrastructure law directed coordination between OPM and the Departments of Interior and Agriculture on developing a distinct job series for federal wildland firefighters. And the goal here is to accurately describe their duties and what they should be paid for the hard work that they do. Last June, OPM issued guidance for developing this job series, which includes employees in the Forest Service, Bureau of Land Management, Fish and Wildlife, Bureau of Indian Affairs, and National Park Service, 5 agencies. Is OPM facilitating interagency coordination on this classification process to make sure that it's completed properly and fairly?
Thank you, Congresswoman. We helped with like you mentioned, the job series, and now we're working through the classification, the occupation series, and now working through the classification aspect of it.
And you feel that OPM is would you characterize your role here as hands-on in helping the agencies come to consistent descriptions?
Absolutely. We do see that as our role to ensure continuity. We also want to make sure that we see as our role to ensure there's a career path and trajectory for firefighters.
Wonderful, because we don't want the U.S. Forest Service to end up short of people because BLM has a different classification. We want all of these agencies to have the ability to have trained and skilled wildland firefighters to keep us all safe. Can you talk a little bit about whether you have worked with federal wildland firefighters directly to get their input to make sure that what the agencies are doing, what those in Washington or field offices might be doing, matches what's happening on the ground, the challenges that our firefighters are facing?
Absolutely, Congresswoman. We have what I would hope is a good relationship with the associations and unions that support the firefighters. I had the opportunity to meet them in person and hear firsthand about just some really challenging stories about how they're managing just their livelihood with the current pay. And so we want to ensure, as a part of our role, not only this occupation, but to ensure that the pay is a permanent feature that's now through the BIL, but will expire soon.
Wonderful. I just want to encourage OPM to continue taking a leadership role so that we don't have agencies acting kind of independently and leave the wildland firefighters with the short end of the stick here. I want to use my remaining time